Sixth speaker, Richard Staunton. A toast. A toast. Richard Staunton.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, and a warm welcome to our guests. What a year we have had. Evolution, convoluted by Ponzi schemes, by epidemic wars of hatred in places like Syria and Darfur, and throughout the world at large, for the tragic events that happened at Sandy Hook Elementary and even this past week in the Boston Marathon. But evolution has a corrective side, and that's the revolution of each person's thoughts, personal experience, and demonstration. Tonight I want to raise my glass and honor every Toastmaster here and around the world. It is your influence for change that is doing so much good. Through the Toastmaster message, to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to, and there it is, an opportunity. This touches every corner of thought, suggesting a world of confident speakers, doers, and thinkers alike. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I love to sing. I've sung in large choirs with full orchestra. I've sung in small quartets at Christmas time, in my car, and everyone's favorite spot, the shower, alone. But I've always been afraid to sing as a soloist or in a duet. When I get those parts, I tell myself, sing between the people. Sing over their heads to the back of the room. Or hold the music up high enough so I can't see them at all. I was a prisoner in my own skin. Toastmasters opened a door for me in my first 5-minute icebreaker speech. But then I had to be persuasive with body movement and eye contact. By the second, third, fourth, and fifth speeches, I could feel these words coming true from the artist known as Eminem in his tune called Lose Yourself. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. And there I was, speaking to the floor in my library voice, avoiding my own evolution. With each Toastmaster manual, I could sense freedom, as if I was chipping away the gravel from my model of excellence. I just didn't realize there would be so much gravel. Be it in my own experience, or the many people that are imprisoned by fear. An influence for good evolves the inner man. Back in 1987, I was driving home from a New Year's Eve party. I came to a stoplight, and in the car in front of me, I could tell there was trouble. The driver was hitting the passenger. I followed this car through the outskirts of town until it came to a very large boulevard where it stopped. The driver wanted to inflict more pain. I jumped out of my car. I ran around to the passenger side. I opened that door, and I pulled a woman to freedom. The driver took off into traffic. held her for a while in my car, and then I dropped her off at a friend's house, and I never saw her again. It should be our resolve to stand up, to speak up, and to do for a stranger as we would do for ourselves. So tonight, I take another swing at fear, at hate, ignorance, and corruption to find greater fluidity, joy, inspiration. But we have to tell ourselves, do not look at the gravel. It is a false representation of who you are. It is there to be walked upon on our journey to find greater peace, humility, yes, humility, and confidence. I am honored here tonight to be in front of greatness. But I want to leave you with one last thought. A great philosopher once commented on a man's journey when he said, "Why did the chicken cross the road?" Literally, yes, to get to the other side. But metaphorically, from experience, to become a Toastmaster.